Hi everyone, it's Sue, and welcome back to Discovering the Art of Living. Now yesterday we started a new Christmas tradition together by reading part 1 of a Christmas comedy that I wrote called God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. Now if you missed yesterday, I'll wait while you click on the little link above to review part 1. Otherwise, part 2 today isn't going to make any sense. Welcome back. So yesterday we met the motley crew of the Godfrey family of Campbellwood. We started with Emily and Abby and Beth, the youngest members of the Godfrey family, filled with anticipation of the upcoming festivities of Christmas. We also met their multi-talented mother, Laura, and their not-so-talented father, Ben. We were introduced to both Grandma Emma and Grandma who provided the diverse array of culinary dishes for the annual Godfrey family Christmas dinner. And last but not least, the unforgettable great-grandpa Godfrey, who was the patriarch for this dysfunctional family. Now when we left off, the menfolk decided that they needed to make a Christmas float of epic proportions to outdo themselves this year in the Campbellwood Christmas Parade. So sit back, relax, grab a nice warm beverage, and enjoy part 2 of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. Ben and his father Charlie left the women to their homemaking and set about to begin the man's work. The Godfrey family float was an integral part of the Campbellwood Christmas Parade. Assembled by the male counterparts of the clan, along with some of Ben's cohorts, the end result was always a surprise. This was no airy-fairy winter wonderland they were creating, with dainty snowflakes sifting through perfectly trimmed evergreens. There was no tribute to the jolly old elf stuffing the stockings of the eagerly awaiting children. No, this was a man's Christmas float, one to reflect the hard-working farmers of the town. Last year, their work was reflected so much by the 400 lights adorning the structure, they blew up the generator. Empowered with a heavy-duty power source, a new collection of icicle lights, and a plastic snowman, the men began their sacred mission. Now all of this workmanship makes a man thirsty, and a little fuel can help maintain the merriment of the situation. Each member of the team was responsible for ensuring that the creative juices never ran dry, or the beer mugs. Even great-grandpa Godfrey held his own as he assumed position of foreman and maintained this well-oiled machine. "Hey, Gramps, hand me that wrench," yelled Ben as he attempted to mount a large cast-iron stove to the front of the float. "I ain't got time to sit on the bench, boy. We got work to do," Great-Grandpa chastised. "Never mind, Gramps. Dad, hold this, will you, while I get it myself." Ben jumped down from the massive hay wagon that was to be the stage for their work of art. The metal frame surrounding the wagon stretched up to the sky in defeat as layers of colorful lights weighed down upon it like a shroud. Bales of hay were strategically placed near the stove to keep the float's occupants warm should the spirit of Christmas wear thin. Near the rear of the wagon was the pièce de résistance. Ben had a revelation that, when split entirely in half, a plastic snowman makes an excellent accent to any beer keg. Not only did it provide a cheerful front to the onlookers of the parade, but it also dispensed a joyful brew to warm the hearts of the Godfrey kin. As the day wore on, the garishly decorated chariot became more and more loaded, and so did the crew. One by one, the once mighty team of festive farmers slid to the sidelines to cheer on their steadfast mates. Finally, Ben and Charlie were the only two standing. "Come on, boys, it's time for this Santa ship to sail," slurred Ben, trying to maintain an air of command. The group staggered to their feet and piled into the jumble of bales, gaudy decorations, and lights. "Joe, you're the sober one. I guess you'll have to drive." Joe shook his head at the abomination they had created, hopped into the driver's seat of the old pickup truck, and began hauling the beast out of the barn toward the main highway. The parade was about to begin. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and a comment in the section below. And if you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button as well as the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content. And don't forget, tune in tomorrow for the exciting conclusion of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. See you next time.